In our hyper-connected world, social media platforms have become the digital town squares, the virtual coffee shops, the online dinner tables where we gather, communicate, and share. They've transformed not just how we interact, but who we are. Yet, like a coin with two faces, social media has a dark side that's often hidden behind cute cat videos, viral dance challenges, and picturesque vacation photos. But how are you coping with all this download? Welcome as we explore the dark side of social media. Let's talk numbers for a moment. In the span of a decade, the number of social media users worldwide has skyrocketed from 1 billion to nearly 4 billion. That's over half the global population. The average user spends approximately 2 hours and 24 minutes per day on social media. That's more than 17 hours per week, 70 hours per month, or 30 days per year. It's no wonder that we're starting to see some serious consequences. In this video, we'll be peeling back the curtain to reveal the potential dangers lurking beneath the glossy surface of our online lives. We'll delve into 4 major areas of concern: the addictive nature of these platforms, the rise of cyberbullying, the erosion of privacy, and the impact on our mental health. Firstly, we delve into the addictive nature of social media. It's no secret that social media platforms have been designed to be as engaging as possible. But why are they so addictive? Let's look at the science behind it. When you receive a like or a comment on your post, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter because it's linked with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. This is the same chemical that gets released when you eat your favorite food, see your best friend, or even fall in love. So when you get a like or a comment, it physically feels good and naturally you want more of it. But here's where things get tricky. This desire for more likes, more comments, more dopamine can lead to a form of addiction. You might find yourself checking your phone every few minutes, scrolling endlessly through your feed, or even feeling anxious when you're not connected. This constant need for social media interaction can rapidly become a dominant activity in your life. The impact of this addiction is far-reaching. For example, your productivity might take a hit. Instead of focusing on your work or studies, you might find yourself distracted by the constant pings and notifications. And let's not forget the real-world social connections that might suffer. You could be missing out on genuine human interactions because you're too busy keeping up with your virtual ones. Furthermore, the more time you spend on social media, the more likely you are to compare your life with others. This comparison culture can lead to feelings of inadequacy and even depression. It's a vicious cycle, really. You log on to feel good, but end up feeling worse. Clearly, the addictive allure of social media can have tangible effects on our lives. It's crucial to recognize these signs and take steps to ensure that our use of these platforms is healthy and balanced. After all, like any tool, social media is only as good as how we use it. Next, we navigate the murky waters of cyberbullying. In the vast universe of social media, not all stars shine bright. Some corners remain shrouded in darkness, and one of these is the realm of cyberbullying. This insidious form of bullying is fueled by the anonymity that social media platforms often provide. In the physical world, a bully might be deterred by the risk of being identified and facing consequences, but in the virtual world they can hide behind a screen, an avatar, or a pseudonym. The reach of social media also means that bullies can target their victims relentlessly, at any hour of the day or night, and from any location. The victim's home, once a sanctuary, can become another battleground. It's like a storm that never lets up, with the victim feeling trapped in a constant downpour of negativity. And the consequences? They can be severe. Emotional distress is a common result of cyberbullying. Feelings of isolation, sadness, and anger can consume the victim, leading to a drastic drop in self-esteem. In some cases, this emotional turmoil can even lead to suicidal thoughts or actions. It's a chilling reality that we as a society must face and address. But it's not just the victims who are affected. Studies have shown that those who bully others online are often dealing with their own issues, such as low self-esteem, loneliness, or frustration. By causing pain to others, they are, in a twisted way, trying to ease their own. So what can be done? Awareness is the first step. We need to recognize that cyberbullying is a serious issue that affects countless lives. Social media platforms, schools, and parents all have a role to play in combating this menace. Education, open conversations, and supportive environments can help create a safer online world for everyone. The potential for cyberbullying on social media platforms is a real and often overlooked danger. Now we turn our attention to privacy concerns related to social media use. In our increasingly connected world, social media platforms have become a daily part of many people's lives. But with this connectivity comes a significant trade-off: our privacy. We often share personal information on these platforms without considering the potential implications. We post our thoughts, our photos, our location check-ins, and even our personal relationships. All this data, once out there, is virtually impossible to take back. Social media platforms, in their quest to provide a personalized experience, collect a vast amount of information about us. They know what we like, where we go, who we interact with, and even what we're likely to do next. This information can be used to build a comprehensive profile of who we are, our habits, our likes and dislikes. But here's the thing. This personal data doesn't just stay with the social media platform. It can be, and often is, sold to third parties. This could be to advertisers who want to target us with specific products, or to companies who use this data to inform their business strategies. Our personal data has become a commodity, bought and sold without our explicit consent. The implications of this are far-reaching. For one, it's a gross violation of our privacy. We're being tracked and monitored in ways we might not even be aware of. This data can also be misused in a variety of ways. It could be used for identity theft, or to influence our behavior without our knowledge. Moreover, these privacy concerns aren't just limited to what we willingly share on social media. Many platforms also collect data on our browsing habits outside of the site, further encroaching on our privacy. What's worse, even when we delete our accounts, these platforms often retain our data for years. Our digital footprint once made is hard to erase. In this age of digital connectivity, it's crucial that we remain vigilant about our privacy. We must understand the implications of sharing personal information and be cautious about what we post online. The erosion of privacy is a serious concern in our increasingly digital world. Finally, we examine the impact of social media on mental health. We all know that social media can be a great tool for connection and communication. But, like all tools, when used excessively or improperly, it can lead to problems. Research has shown a clear correlation between excessive social media use and a rise in anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. It seems that the constant barrage of perfectly curated lives, the pressure to be always on, and the ease with which comparisons can be made, can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. More troubling is the fact that these mental health issues aren't limited to adults. Studies have found that even adolescents and young adults who spend a lot of time on social media are more likely to report mental health problems. So, what can be done? Well, the key is balance and setting healthy boundaries. It's important to remember that social media is just a tool, and like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how we use it. We need to be mindful of the time we spend scrolling, the content we consume, and our reactions to what we see online. It's okay to take a break from social media, to prioritize real-life interactions, and to remember that what we see online is often a curated, edited version of reality. The impact of social media on our mental health is a growing area of concern. But by being mindful and setting boundaries, we can mitigate its negative effects and use it in a way that supports our well-being. In conclusion, while social media has many benefits, it also has a dark side that we must be aware of. We've delved into the potential pitfalls of addiction, the harsh reality of cyberbullying, the pressing issue of privacy concerns, and the undeniable impact on mental health. These are all crucial aspects to consider in our digital lives. Have you gained any insights from this video? Please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more discussions on human social activity and relationships. Stay safe in the digital world.